etc. That is no longer using the DCCA RFC 4006. On top of the RFC 3588, there is another standard that explain that one.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed.
Hey, welcome to Rifki the Cyber. If we discuss about the network radio technology on the cellular operator, the predominantly undebatable is currently the 4G. Even the 5G that already adopted in some operators, but some of them still using NSA and only very few of them still using SA. Regardless this is 4G or the 5G NSA, they still using the same core in this case. That means using the Evolve packet core in the core network or LTC packet core. We talk about the MME, we talk about the HSS, etc. in this case. And also EIR, for example. Like my other previous video, I always discuss about the SS7. And some my friends say, "Hey Rifki, this is year 2023. Why you talk about the SS7? Now in this video, I would like to discuss with you about the protocol that currently used in the 4G, that is the diameter. And if we talk about the diameter, all the diameter is follow and comply under the standardizations. For example, all the diameter is based using the RFC 3588. Although there is another new standard RFC 6733, something like that, I think the differences is very minimal. So in this video, we will just focus to strengthening the theory of the diameter, the strategy to learning the diameter very easy way. I will suggest where is the sequence if you want to learn the diameter in the theory. And then later in my next video, we will do the practice. And I will make the playlist for the diameter. Okay, sit back, relax, and follow the walkthrough that I'm going to share with you. And don't forget one thing. Prepare the coffee for you guys. So, the diameter is using RFC 3588, in this case. If we discuss about the diameter, not only credit control, before I discuss, I would like to make your understanding about the diameter standardizations is very strong in the foundations. So, agree in this case, all the diameter using the RFC 3588 in the base or 6733, both almost the same, only the difference is minimum, 6733. But if we talk about the diameter credit control, that means on top of the RFC 3588, there is another one, RFC 4006. That is a credit control. And on top of that, there is a TS32299. That is explaining to us what will be the quota using, what will be the validity reason, porting reason, etc. That is explained it there. And on top of that, there is a specific charging for each specific product. Let's say for the flow-based data charging is using TS32251, and for SMS and MMS, I think they're using 270 and 274. TS32, 274, and the other one is 270, SMS and MMS. But the diameter is not only using the credit control. Both always using the same. That is RFC 3588 in the base. I would like to tell you later what is the inside of the RFC 3588. But I would like to going to be more a bit aggressively fast. On top of the RFC 3588, also, for example, have another standard. For example, the S6A, right? Or S6D. For example, 3GPP, user location update, user location answer, etc. That is no longer using the DCCA, RFC 4006. On top of the RFC 3588, there is another standard that explain that one. That is the brief explanation for you if you want to learn about the diameter. RFC 3588 is explaining in the basic what will be how the diameter peer-to-peer as a protocol, peer-to-peer protocol connecting. First, handshaking using the CR capability exchange request from the client to the server, and server will respond with the capability exchange answer. Just swallow it. Later, when you already download RFC 3588 and you do some practice, you will grasp that one. You will absorb it easily and know it by your heart. Again, back RFC 3588, and also for the keep alive, there is a device watchdog. And for example, that is a DWR, device watchdog request, device watchdog answer. And for example, there are abort of the sessions. There is a abort session request and abort sessions answer. That is, for example, the validity time or the timer is already reached some threshold and there is no reporting back. For example, peer-to-peer, they would like to disconnect. They're using the DPR, disconnect peer request. and the answer will be the disconnect peer answer. And there is a reason, for example, the request is I don't want to talk to you or server restart, etc. That enumerated in the RFC 3588. So the easiest way to learn the diameter and more organized is learning from the bottom to the top. Definitely you need to learn the diameter base that is in the RFC 3588 or RFC 6733. I'm going to put the link later in the descriptions. Depend to which one that you want to learn. Diameter credit control from the very beginning, RFC 3588. And then after that, diameter DCCA, diameter common application for the charging, RFC 4006. And then TS32299. And then after that, any product, Volte, TS32260. Or you want to learn about the flow-based charging, TS32251, and then you want to learn the SMS, TS32274, or if you want to learn the MMS, you can using the TS32270. The sequence is from the bottom to the top. And if you want to learn about the FO packet core, for example, the communications between them, then mean you need to learn RFC 3588. Definitely, guys, you need to learn CER. You need to learn the device watchdog request. This is basic for the handshakes and for the keep alive and also for the gracefully shut down. And then after that, you go to the TS29272 about the FO packet core communications among of the MME, HSS, GGSN, etc. Depend to which way that you want to use for the diameter itself. Please wait for my next video. We will jump for the practice with regard to the diameter. Keep learning and stay humble.